Today is a good day maybe because today is my birthday and I have some free time. I just came back from shopping and yeah, it's kind of like free right now. Maybe I can share you about the job that I'm doing right now. As you guys might know that I already changed my job to be an assistant. The boss is from Singapore and the company is from China. It's like the branch of a Chinese company that is in Thailand. So the thing that I would like to share is about my responsibility and my problems and how to deal with the problems. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the main job that I have to do every day is the reports. The report, there are three kinds of report: daily, weekly, and monthly. For daily, you have meeting every single day to share about the problems that happen and how to solve the problems. And I and I actually have to write the minutes, but I cannot write it because it's in Chinese and they speak so fast. Lots of technical terms that I cannot understand, I cannot catch. At first I wanted to write, but now my boss writes the minutes for me. Yeah. And but some meetings which are in Thai or in English, I have to write the minutes by myself. I think it's hard to write, but yeah, it's easier because my boss helped me. And for weekly, I have to do 周报, the weekly report. I have to do MFG. I don't even know what is that. 改善报告就是 improvement report for reduce the cost of producing a product. And 亮点 highlight lowlight, the thing that they want to improve every day or every week, every month, something like that. And 月报 is pretty hard because I have to do every month. The cost, the BOM KPI, what's more, the 达标不达标, like meet the goal, meet the standard or not. And I have to compile the data from many departments, and I have to wait for them to send me the information or to send me the data to let me compile the Excel and PowerPoint. And the second thing is another job apart from the main job. What did I do? Number one, I have to attend some training sessions. For example, orientation, OA about booking, schedule the meetings, ISO about the standard, to audit when the customer comes. Maybe I have to go to welcome them, or maybe I have to go to audit another company or another department. Okay, the second thing that I do is to book plane ticket because now my boss is going back home in Singapore. I have to help him to book because I don't really book the ticket by myself because there are lots of departments that will help me books because it's kind of like complicated and my company is so big. They will help me to run. And sometimes when there are some events, for example Chinese New Year, or yeah, there are something like to do, for example to buy oranges, to put the the thing in the red envelope, to book the restaurant, something like that. And sometimes when I have some free time, I have to go to see the line, the production line, to see and understand more, because now it's kind of hard for me to work at the factory. And let's move on to the problems and how can I deal with it. It's feel like I'm strong to deal with the problem, but sometimes I cannot deal with it. Number one is Chinese. Yeah, as you can see that my Chinese is not that good. When I go to work at a Chinese company, and there are lots of Chinese, and they don't think that you are not a native speakers or not a native speaker. They just say like okay, blah, blah, blah. They just like, oh, go so fast. They don't think that, oh, you don't understand. No, the mindset think that, okay, I understand 100%. And if I said I don't understand, 我听不懂, they will go on and continue. And they will like, why I cannot understand, how can I enter the company? And I said like, I wanted to say like, why don't you learn English though if you want to communicate? But no, I didn't speak. Okay, but now I'm trying to learn about Chinese. I'm applying for HSK, like 汉语水平考试, but I don't know if I can pass the exam because it's pretty hard. Yeah, it's hard. Number two is I don't really understand about the production of the product of the company because it's kind of hard. There are lots of departments, finance, EHS about the safety, laws about production. If in my department, like the big department, there's 5 PMC, planning, QC, quality check, process, how to run the project, production, did I say? Material, equipment, something like that. That I have to remember the name of the person who is responsible for this kind of thing. And if my boss want to find some information, maybe I have to ask them. And how can I deal is kind of like go to ask some people and try to learn more, ask them some questions. And the third one is the big one, is like I don't really like to work at industrial park or in the factories. It's new for me to adjust myself with a new environment. It's kind of boring because the thing that I normally see is the trucks, the line, the machines, the people walking around. Sometimes they're just like zombies. They have to work like all day long. But my job is kind of like okay because my boss is nice and my colleagues are friendly. And the thing that I want to sum up, no, not sum up, just like I would like to recommend about what have I learned about working life experience. I think the job that you do sometimes is depend on your boss and your position. Right now the job for me is kind of like not many things to do, but it doesn't mean that I don't get the stress. There are some stress and pressure for me, but because of my boss and my colleagues, it makes my job feel better. But at the same company, if you are in another department, for example the department of law, it's hard, it's really hard. Maybe you have to do the research, run the project, or if you work as a translator in the line, you have to work 6 days a week, and from 8:30 to 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. you have to work 12 hours, and sometimes you will be requested to work on Sunday as well. Some cannot rest peacefully because if the machine cannot run, you will have to you have to come to the company to fix it. So before you choose the career, you have to consider, as for example, as if me, the thing that I don't really want is that I have to work at night. I would have to work like a shift. 1 month work from in daytime on daytime, and 1 month work at nighttime. I think this one is unacceptable for me, because I don't wanna change my daily routine to work for a living. I don't want. So the thing that you have to consider is about the job title and the boss. And yeah, my opinion right now is my job is nice but kind of boring sometimes. I'm planning to like take the exam, and I'll resign soon. If there is no COVID-19, maybe I will go to work abroad, but now I cannot go right now. I try to enjoy the job, as they give me the chance to, they gave me an opportunity to do the job, so I try my best. I think the thing that I am worried about is not about the main job, but I'm doing some research about tourism, which is pretty hard for me. It's harder than my job, but yeah, when you are adult, you cannot complain a lot. Like the day that you are a student, your life have to go on. And yeah, see you. Hope you enjoy with my video. Okay, if you want to know more about the job or about the company, maybe I can give you some suggestions or more information. But goodbye for today. Bye. See you.